The Liberal Democrat spokesperson, Munira Wilson.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I thank the Secretary of State for advance sight of her statement, and I thank Professor Becky Francis for her important work on this review. I welcome much of what has been announced today. As with free school meals and maintenance grants, the Secretary of State seems to enjoy adopting many Liberal Democrat policies. I particularly welcome, Madam Deputy Speaker, more enrichment activities and citizenship education, including financial and media literacy. But today, many head teachers across the country will be asking about the how. How will we fund this when budgets are already overstretched? With specialist subject recruitment targets missed year after year, including in physics, computer science and music, how will we find the subject specialists to deliver this new curriculum, not least the right to triple science at GCSE? Can the Secretary of State set out how she will protect time for other subjects, given the welcome new enrichment entitlement? Has she considered using money from falling school rolls to perhaps fund a longer school day? Turning to the Secretary of State's claims about breadth, instead of scrapping the EBAC, did she consider broadening it? And having gone explicitly against Professor Francis's recommendation to leave Progress 8 unchanged, the government actually risks narrowing choice. The new Progress 8 model pits languages against creative arts for the first time, and these two changes put together could mean the death of languages in our state schools. This review missed the opportunity to broaden A-levels. The UK is an outlier in this regard. Combined with the defunding of the International Baccalaureate in state schools, I worry, Madam Deputy Speaker, that this Secretary of State's legacy will be that true breadth actually becomes the preserve of the privately educated.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I'll respond to the questions that the Honourable Lady asks and the many constructive questions that she posed. Around triple science, I do think it is important that all young people have the chance to study triple science. We'll work with the sector around how we implement that. We are seeing big increases in the numbers of teachers in initial teacher training, including in physics, but there is more to do, and that's why we'll do this carefully and with the sector. But I don't think we can continue to defend a position where young people from disadvantaged backgrounds don't always have the chance to study triple science, because we know if they have that opportunity, they are more likely to be able to then go on to study A-level science subjects. And I think there is an important social justice consideration that we have to take into account here. And teacher numbers are up and continue to go up, and teacher retention numbers this year are also moving well in the right direction. On enrichment, I do think that all young children and young people should have equal opportunities to development opportunities to help them to succeed. That's why we are setting out a core enrichment offer that every school and college should aim to provide. This will be part of our enrichment framework that we will develop with a group of experts across education, youth, sports and arts sectors to set out benchmarks around how schools and colleges can build that. I know that many schools already do this very well, and we want to build on the best success that's out there. But we'll also support that wider provision through, for example, dormant assets, our music hubs, PE and school sports partnerships, and much more besides. But I do think this is a real opportunity to deliver a step change in how we ensure that all children get a firm foundation in the basics and a wide and broad education. And I would encourage the Honourable Lady to look at the document that we've set out explaining the Progress 8 changes that we are recommending and that we will go on to consult on.